Beat Trump tariffs and boost your online business. 5 proven strategies. You guys, you know I'm all about that hustle, building your brand, crushing it online. But what happens when Uncle Sam throws a wrench in the gears? I'm talking tariffs, baby. These Trump tariffs got you down? Listen, I feel you. Seeing those numbers jump, knowing it's cutting into your margins, it's brutal. You're working your tail off, fulfilling orders, building your dream, and bam, it's like getting blindsided. But hold up, don't you dare even think about quitting. You know me, I'm here to tell you there's always a way. We're entrepreneurs, we're scrappy, we adapt. I've been in the trenches, seen it firsthand, and let me tell you, these tariffs don't have to be a death sentence. In fact, I've helped tons of sellers not just survive, but thrive in this climate. So buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the 5 strategies that are actually moving the needle. We're not talking theory here. These are battle-tested, proven tactics you can implement this week to protect your margins and keep that growth curve pointing straight up. Ditch single source dependency. How one mistake almost killed my business. Alright, let's get real for a second. Remember when I started out bright-eyed and bushy-tailed thinking I had it all figured out? Yeah, well, I made a rookie mistake, a huge one. I went all in on a single supplier, just one. Seemed smart at the time, right? Simpler logistics, maybe even a better price. Wrong. When those tariffs hit, it was like a punch to the gut. My costs skyrocketed overnight and I was stuck. Couldn't adjust, couldn't pivot, it was a nightmare. I learned the hard way that relying on one source, no matter how good they seem, is straight up dangerous. It's putting all your eggs in one basket, and trust me, you do not want to be holding that basket when things go south. So, what's the solution? Diversification, my friends. You need options, multiple suppliers, different sourcing strategies. You gotta have backup. Think of it like a stock portfolio. You wouldn't put all your money in one stock, would you? Same goes for your business. Spread that risk, build in some flexibility, and you'll be able to weather any storm. Plus, having multiple suppliers gives you leverage. You're not beholden to anyone. You can negotiate better prices, better terms, and that, my friends, is how you win in this game. So what are you waiting for? Start exploring those alternative sourcing options today. Hit up trade shows, network your face off, scour the internet. There are incredible suppliers out there just waiting to partner with you. Bundle like a boss. The psychology of beating tariffs. Alright, let's talk psychology. See, tariffs aren't just about numbers, they're about perception. If you're constantly raising prices, your customers are gonna notice. They might even start looking elsewhere. But what if there was a way to increase your revenue without actually increasing your prices? Enter bundling. This is a tactic that saved my skin last year, and it's all about creating irresistible offers that your customers can't refuse. Instead of selling your products individually, you group them together in strategic bundles. This does a few things. First, it increases your average order value. Customers are buying more, which means more revenue for you. Second, it creates a sense of value. People love a good deal, and bundles make them feel like they're getting more bang for their buck. And finally, it masks the impact of those pesky tariffs. By bundling products together, you can subtly adjust the pricing to absorb those increased costs without raising eyebrows. It's all about finding that sweet spot where your customers feel like they're getting a steal, and you're still maintaining a healthy profit margin. Now, the key to successful bundling is to be strategic. Don't just throw random products together and hope for the best. Think about your customers' needs and pain points. What products complement each other? What problems can you solve by bundling them together? The beauty of bundling is that it's incredibly versatile. You can use it for physical products, digital products, services, you name it. Get creative, experiment with different combinations, and see what resonates with your audience. Start bundling like a boss, and watch your business soar. Chapter 3, the Dropshipping Pivot, How to Sidestep Tariffs Altogether. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room. Dropshipping. I know, it gets a bad rap, and yeah, there are definitely some downsides. But hear me out, because in the age of tariffs, dropshipping can be a powerful tool in your arsenal. See, the beauty of dropshipping is that you don't actually hold any inventory. You're essentially a middleman, connecting customers with suppliers who handle the fulfillment and shipping. This means you don't have to worry about those pesky tariffs on imported goods. It's like dodging a bullet train in slow motion. Now, I'm not saying dropshipping is a magic bullet. You still need to put in the work to find reliable suppliers, build a strong brand, and provide excellent customer service. But if you're looking for a way to sidestep tariffs and keep your costs down, dropshipping is definitely worth considering. Dropshipping allows you to be incredibly agile. You can test different products and niches without having to invest in inventory up front. This is huge in today's market, where things can change at the drop of a hat. You need to be able to adapt quickly, and dropshipping gives you that flexibility. Plus, with dropshipping you can tap into a global network of suppliers. This means you're not limited to sourcing products from one specific country. You can diversify your supply chain, find the best possible prices, and avoid getting hit by those tariffs. Look for suppliers who are transparent about their pricing, shipping times, and return policies. Dropshipping isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's a legitimate business model that can be incredibly profitable if done right. So, don't be afraid to explore the world of dropshipping. Chapter 4. Fight Back with Paperwork. The Tariff Exemption's Secret Weapon. Okay, entrepreneurs, let's talk about something most people find about as exciting as watching paint dry paperwork. I know, it's not glamorous. But trust me on this one, because this could be a game changer for your business. See, what most people don't realize is that there are ways to fight back against tariffs. You don't just have to roll over and take it. There are actual legal avenues you can explore, and it all starts with understanding the system. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is something called a tariff exemption. That's right, you can actually apply to have those tariffs reduced or even eliminated altogether. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the process can be a bit of a headache. It involves filling out forms, providing documentation, and basically becoming best friends with your local customs broker. But here's the thing, the potential payoff is massive. We're talking about potentially saving thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars in tariffs. So, yeah, it's worth putting in the effort. Now, the key to securing a tariff exemption is to build a strong case. You need to demonstrate that the tariffs are causing significant harm to your business. This means gathering data, crunching numbers, and basically becoming a spreadsheet ninja. You'll need to show how the tariffs are impacting your costs, your pricing, and your overall profitability. And here's a pro tip. Don't be afraid to seek professional help. There are customs brokers and trade lawyers who specialize in this stuff. So do your research, gather your documents, and don't be afraid to get those tariff exemptions rolling in. Chapter 5. Double down on your tribe, turning customers into raving fans. Alright, let's get real for a second. Tariffs suck. There's no way around it. But here's the thing. They don't have to break your business. In fact, they might just be the push you need to level up your game and build a brand that's truly unstoppable. See, when times get tough, the tough get going. And right now, the name of the game is customer loyalty. Because when you have a tribe of raving fans who love your products and believe in your brand, they'll stick with you through thick and thin, tariffs or no tariffs. So, how do you build that kind of loyalty? It's simple, really. You over-deliver on every single interaction. You go above and beyond to create amazing customer experiences that people will rave about. You build real relationships with your customers, you listen to their feedback, and you constantly strive to exceed their expectations. Think about it. What's the one thing that all successful businesses have in common? They're obsessed with their customers. They understand that their customers are the lifeblood of their business, and they treat them accordingly. So, how can you double down on your tribe? Well, it starts with communication. Stay in constant contact with your customers. Send them personalized emails, engage with them on social media, and let them know that you value their business. Next, focus on creating exceptional customer experiences. Make the buying process as smooth and enjoyable as possible. Remember, it's much easier and more cost-effective to keep existing customers happy than it is to acquire new ones. Take action now. Beat tariffs and crush it. Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Tariffs suck. They're a pain in the you-know-what, and they can definitely make it tougher to run a profitable business. But here's the thing. They don't have to be a death sentence. You're an entrepreneur. You're resourceful, you're resilient, and you're damn good at what you do. So don't let a little thing like tariffs stand in your way. Pick one of these strategies, implement it this week, and let's show those tariffs who's boss. Seriously, I mean it, take action. Which strategy resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one.